Hi, we're back for another Facebook Live video. Thank you for joining us again. I hope lots of people seem to have enjoyed yesterday's video, so we thought we'd be back again for another one. So we're here for day 2 of 12 tags for Christmas. Not all of them will necessarily be live, but today's is, and we'll see how it goes for the rest of the week. So today's tag is this one here. Hopefully you can see all of the sparkles. So this tag is using a tree from a stamp set called Lovely as a Tree. It's one of the first stamp sets I actually bought when I became a demonstrator, which is nearly 6 years ago, would you believe? So here's the stamp. It's a wood mount set that I've got because that's all you could get it in when I bought it, but you can actually now get it in clear mount as well if you prefer. Oh, we're having some camera work which has thrown me slightly. So this tag is actually slightly bigger than yesterday, so it's still 2 inches, but it's actually 4.5 centimetres, just to give you that little bit of extra room for the tree itself. So we're using my tag topper punches again. So just slide it in, give it a punch, get rid of my excess spits, put that in the bin which I've thrown over there. So the tag, I'm using one of our in colours for this year, which is Emerald Envy. Our in colours refresh every 2 years, so every year with the annual catalogue we get 5 new colours, and then they last for 2 years before being replaced by something else. Just helps to keep us everything fresh and on trend. So this one is Emerald Envy, which is a lovely colour. So I've just inked up my stamp. This one's wood mount, so I can't see where I'm stamping it, so hopefully it'll be nice and straight. This is where my Stamp-A-Majig would come in really handy, but we'll save that for another day. So there we go, stamped my tree, and now I'm just going to add some glue. So just give it a little waft just to make sure it's nice and dry, but it does dry very quickly. I'm just concerned about, making it dodgy. Me, never. So I'm using a 2-way glue pen for my glitter. You can obviously use glitter glue if you prefer. The 2-way glue pen we've actually replaced with a fine nib pen now, a fine nib glue I think it's called, but my 2-way glue pen hasn't dried out yet, so I'm still using it, and would you believe this is 5 years old. So all I'm doing is just adding some glue, hopefully you can see this on screen, to some of the branches. Now this tag is actually inspired by a card that I made a very long time ago, about 5 years ago, which was in blue, which went down really well. It's been cased quite a few times, so you might have seen it popping up on the internet and Pinterest and that. So literally I'm just adding some glue to the branches. You don't have to be that accurate, don't worry. We all like a bit of sparkle at Christmas. And make sure you do the trunk of the tree, just because otherwise it looks a bit strange. But you can always go in and add a bit more if you find that you've missed a bit. So literally, I've got my glitters and my embossing powders in these wonderful takeout tubs. You've probably seen these before if you've been on my YouTube channel. So this Dazzling Diamonds glitter, I'm just sprinkling on. Normally it doesn't go everywhere, but of course, we're live, so I've just flung it at me. So hopefully you can see that. See, oh, there's a bit missing. I've missed a bit. I'll just come back in with my 2-way glue pen a bit. I'm doing this upside down, so it's bound to go wrong now. Yeah. So just, add a bit more glue on, a bit more glitter. Sprinkle it on like that. There we go. That's fine. Nobody's looking, it's a tag. And then I'm just going to add some ribbon. This is Emerald Envy ribbon. So again, matches perfectly with our inks that we use. So I've just cut that with some of my snips. And I have designated scissors for ribbon, just because if you start cutting paper with your scissors, it starts to make them a bit blunt. So I always keep a pair separate for cutting my ribbons. So that's why there's a bit of ribbon tied to the handle of my scissors, so that everybody who comes to a class knows to only use those for ribbon. It just keeps them nice and sharp, which usually should prevent them from fraying too much. And there we have it. Quick, simple, easy, effective, another tag for those Christmas presents. So thank you for joining us again today. Tomorrow's actually the last day that you can order for guaranteed Christmas delivery. So you could try and order on Thursday if you want to, or Friday, and it'd be a bit hit and miss whether your products arrive in time for Christmas, but there's still time if you've got, you know, a few bits and pieces that you want. You know, tell your family and friends if there's something that you've got your eye on that you want to order, or they can order for you, obviously. Details of everything that I've used today will be appearing on my blog shortly, and obviously that's about it. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Let us know, say hello. Hope people are actually watching and I'm not talking to myself today, which is always good. And we might even be back tomorrow for day 3. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye.